More bean. More bean. Okay. Okay, but this is the last one. Played bean for like 2 hours, which is honestly like a pretty small amount of bean, but I'm starting to get a dry throat from talking about beans so much. You know, dry throat maybe, but the brain is wet with opportunity, and where there's opportunity, there's oil or something. I don't know, man. They don't pay me enough. My combo was bigger than yours. I don't care what you got. That's communism. Listen, the jokes in the previous 5 videos or whatever, they're all gonna be the same because they're all, oh my god, it's another perfect clear. Just end it. Send me to the Shadow Realm. I don't mind. Do it. I'm ready for it. Come on. Just end me already. What are you waiting for? Alright, ooh, not totally dead yet. Okay. You know, there's a chance he could still screw up, I guess. Nope, that's a 3. Alright. That was pretty much over once he got the second perfect clear. And honestly, over once I got outplayed after the first one. But non-perfect clear games, that's where we excel. That's wrong. I've been misdropping a lot recently. And most of them have not been very beneficial. I fear there's something degrading in my brain. Not to say part of my brain is degrading, but there's something in my brain that is degrading. Maybe like a walnut, maybe like a hamster on a treadmill, I don't know. Could be anything in there. Certainly not gray matter or anything. Gray matter is in the Ben 10 alien, of course. I'm not talking about gross brain stuff. That would be gross. There's a little Ben 10 alien running around. The smart Ben 10 alien, by the way. I'm not dumb. It's the good one. You know, like Ben's kind of smart already, and then he turns into a big genius alien, goes in my brain. He'd probably fit, and he works the controls like Plankton. He's like, give me the Bean Machine 12 combo recipe. And I go, try asking later. And then Ben 10 goes, what? And then I say, get welded, nerd. And then immediately upon being called a nerd, Ben 10 snaps back into his senses, and that was my fan fiction. Thank you for reading. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't want to harass you, pal, but it's looking like you're not leaving me much choice. That's not a harass. That's just a break. Let's not get carried away here. Let's not get carried away there either. This is definitely better. Ooh, that's a main chain. We got time to build. A little. You know, we're not great at that, at building after we see a chain, but... And I don't think this is going to be a 10 either, because we kind of took our sweet time. Maybe if we built a little bit more instead of just saying we weren't great at it, we would have had them. I don't think so, though. I think even an 11 wasn't beating that level of 10. Come on, gray matter. Get going. Oh, it's another perfect clear. I just keep getting perfect clears, man. What are the chances? Okay, so, this is where a counter would be great, but unfortunately, nope, that was quite fortunate. I think we're doing okay. Not quite fortunate, because we are dead. Oops. Hey man, comes with territory. Ooh, 2509? That's pretty bad. Nice. When you're in the bad rank, that just means you got more room to climb back up. It's like, when you're mountain climbing, it's easier when the mountain is less steep. So right now we're on like the part of the mountain that's like, but I'm so good at Bean Machine, I have like turbo treads on my feet. And you go, and, you know, turbo tread on your feet, little Ben 10 alien in your head. What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing, brother. Do you see this tail? I am absolutely nuts. I am out of my mind. Boom. Harass him. Harass him a little bit more. Oh God. Oh geez. Oh man. Alright, I broke it. I killed the combo because I tried to harass. But hey man, we could do one of these. That's kind of sick. Tail is still good, right? That's a main chain. I've analyzed it. Boom. Look at that. I think we might beat his 10 now. Maybe. Probably not. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, I think we do. Okay. Ooh, let's see it. And nice. Alright, but he triggered in response. Kind of a sick move, honestly. Definitely high amount of respect for that. If he wins the game, alright, never mind. we're good, we're good. Kiyo. That's his name. And I don't think it's Kyo. I do think it's Kiyo. Because of the way it's written there. You know, in case you were curious, I'm sure you're not. If you were curious, I'd have to call you a weeb, and then, frankly, you'd never recover in my eyes. You ever hear that song in Brother Bear? It goes, "In my eyes." It's definitely not a Brother Bear song, and also not the way the song goes. But you knew the second part for sure. I don't know if you're extremely familiar with the Brother Bear soundtrack, but I am. I'm not. Do I wish I was? It's okay. I don't dislike the Brother Bear soundtrack. Would I want to live by it? No. Alright, pick one soundtrack to live by the rest of your life. Probably Marvel 2. Marvel 2 kind of slaps pretty hard. You know. Definitely would not be great to put on as like a funeral song though. Like, hey man, pump on some jams to remember him or her by. And then I go, okay, but all I have is Marvel 2. And then I go, I don't know what that is, but go ahead. And then I definitely don't want to put on any of the stage themes, so I just put on like unused network mode. And they're like, Bossa Nova? Okay, not what I was expecting, but a bold choice. Do the purple because we don't have time. Oh, we totally had time. Do we have that much time though? Oh, okay, I guess we do now. Nope. My bad. Oh, they gave me more homework to do. Sick. Extra homework. Yeah, you know, they give you a surprising amount of stuff to do in online class. Definitely the tests are way easier because you just take the question and double click the words, then put it in Google. And you know, I'm sure everyone's doing it, no big surprise, but you know what I am surprised at? How much it works. Like it's like, I don't know if the teachers just didn't think of that, or if like they're just okay with it, or they don't bother to check because they're just as lazy as I am, but like definitely works. Definitely not gonna stop doing it. As I've said before, I don't think knowledge of geology is that important for me. Ever. Or to anyone, really. It's another reason I don't want communism, because then... Or maybe I do want communism, because I think geologist is like not that useful to society. You know, a lot of people make fun of YouTuber as a profession, but I ain't never seen geologists make me laugh. I mean, my teacher might have made me laugh a couple times in class, but that's not the point. You know, it's like all geologists do is analyze what happened in the past with like tectonic settings. You know, maybe they could figure out when earthquakes happen. That might be something useful. From what I can tell, though, earthquakes are pretty impossible to predict right now. So that's miss one for geologists. And then, you know, they just don't have many hits, I think. What's the geology greatest hits? That's an easy one. Schoolhouse Rock. Get it? All right. What's the most useless career? Philosopher, for sure. You know, you find out things about basically about it's like opinion pieces or disproving of hot take fact pieces. That's all philosophy is. It's like, here's my hot take on fact. And then you're like, oh, actually, you made this mistake. And then you go, oh, oops. And then there's just a bunch of them doing that to each other. And, you know, I'm sure it's fun. And if we're in a capitalist society, do whatever you want. That's your paycheck. Or your lack of a paycheck. But as soon as we enter communism, and then the government says, okay, you can be a philosopher. I go, what? I'm paying so he can philosophize? Can you make him like a farmer, maybe? Maybe like a YouTuber, so he can talk about his philosophy? You know, I'm by the way, not saying I have beef with geologists or philosophers. If you want to do that, that's cool. I just don't want to be financially responsible for you when you know, have no goods to sell. Is it a hot take to say that you don't support communism? No, not in America at least. Is it possible that I ruffle feathers elsewhere? I don't even know. Is there any communist countries anymore? Like China? China might be communist. I don't know. South Korea? North Korea? North Korea, I know they have a dictator or something in the form of my main man, the Unster. But yeah, I have no idea if that's a communist dictatorship or your average, everyday, run-of-the-mill dictatorship. You know, King Henry type stuff. Who knows? All I know is if you have multiple tabs, I'm not letting you. Oh, that's not where that bean wanted to go, and you know it, Sega. You know it. Do not put that there. That's not where that goes. Oh, I don't even know how to like deal with this anymore, man. What do I do? I'm stuck in Bean World right now. I'm a wreck right now. Okay, you know, this killer ice might do something for us. Maybe follow it up with a little 2 combo. Maybe follow that up with a little bit of I'm sure that setup has a name because it's pretty useful. Okay, that's a win. I will say, I think world government is a great idea. Because, you know, what are you gonna war about? Just distribute stuff where it's supposed to go, right? Just because I'm not communist doesn't mean I'm not utilitarian. I think if my money is maybe not if the other guy has less money than me, give it to him. But maybe if the money is better spent on the other guy, maybe then you can give it to him. You can make an argument for me. Because, you know, that kind of falls in line with what I'm saying. Money is not well spent on geology and philosophy. So, clearly, utilitarianism, I believe that may be a form of government, and I believe it works the best when you have a you know, a world government, unified, right? So that's cool. All right, neat. Can you talk about beans now? I don't know. I've been talking about beans the past like 4 episodes. I wanna get people angry again. Look at my tail, Big 11. Thank you, Yuki, for losing to me just horribly, just bad. I mean, Yuki, haven't done that one in a while. That's always fun. Gotta tell you, sitting and playing Bean, for me at least, it's a new level of enjoyment. That's not gonna work. All right, he found the perfect clear. Good job. I'll trigger off this one now just to diminish the effect of the perfect clear, which I knew he would set off because he was in an advantage. I don't think it was a mistake to set off. I knew he would do it. Oh my god, big 2, look at you. More like big 3, look at me, am I right? There's no way I could follow that joke up with a 3 combo. Good night and you're welcome. Hey, we're not dead, technically. Alright, now we're dead, for sure, because we don't have 4 room. That's the way Bean works. I'm ready. Give me beans. There they are, there's the beans. Put them down, put them down. Put your hands in the air. Give me the beans. Oh, these beans are good, but they're so complex I can't talk over them. Oh, look at him, he's stacking high. Oh boy. This is tough. This is a tough decision I had to make. Hopefully that's not a main chain he's doing, I see. Clearly that is, so we'll trigger off for a little baby combo we made. And hey, you know, maybe something up there in that mess will trigger into something good, huh? It's looking like a no. But hey, you know what? It was enough to survive. What else can you hope for, right? Winning, I guess, would be a great one to hope for. And we're dead. That garbage just appeared. Worst time, worst place. I can't change it. All you could do is roll with the punches, and sometimes when you're rolling and rocking, you get hit. And this is one of those times. That's okay, it's part of the game. It's half the game. All we gotta do is make it less than half the game. Oh, I haven't mentioned yet, my computer's being held up by a chess piece this time. Cool. Dude, I don't know how these YouTubers do it, man. My throat is really starting to hurt from all the talking. It's pretty constant talking, I'll tell you. And I don't know if I'm enunciating my words more than usual or something, but like, I heard it. Fick me. You know, like fix, not like fack. Uh-oh, that's a combo. That's okay, though. Oh, I was looking at his screen instead of mine for a second. I almost got utterly blasted by sadness and pain. Luckily, though, I think we win. It was a good game on my end. See the reds and purples? Kind of nice. Yeah, man, I feel like I have tonsillitis, and I never even had tonsillitis before, so how would I even know? I'm sorry, I thought like I won. What are you doing over there? You're supposed to give up a while ago. Thanks. Thanks. You forgot your tail. Thanks. That's right. All jokes are being related. How could you do that to me? I'm triggering with a 4. I probably could have gotten more if I hesitated a little bit less, but I was just so surprised to see him cash in that early. Whatever, man. He clearly has advantage, but I genuinely don't think we're out of this game yet. hit him with a 2 combo. I think he has more bean real estate than me, so our only hope is to kind of surprise him. Yep, didn't work. And I think we're dead. We're dead. Whatever, that's why there's 3 games. Sega was making the game, and they're like, alright, this moment, this date, episode 28, City Hall is going to lose a game, which is why we need to make this 2 out of 3. And they're like, alright, yeah, putting the time traveler on the development team was the best decision we've ever made. When the game comes out, City Hall's gonna complain that it's not similar enough to Puyo Tetris. And they go, oh, what? Let's make it exactly the same. And then the time traveler's like, wait, yes, that's it. Ship the game. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, if only I smacked it down a couple frames earlier, we would have had him. Dude, if you were a time traveler or a future vision seer, what would you make your job? You're not allowed to say Oracle. It has to be a normal, mundane job, and it has to be funny. All right, let's see. That question was for me, by the way. Stockbroker is an easy one that's not that funny. How about that's a tough question. I'm not thinking of anything obvious right off the bat. That's not a perfect clear. It almost looked like one. That green is we're in Oops Town now. So we better start acting like it. Look at him, he's so desperate. He's used all his beans, and honestly, it was kind of good. Oh no, I thought that was 4 yellows, dude. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. I'm gonna lose to Mr. 2 and 3 over here. That won't happen again. Maybe I'm beamed out. Or, you know, brain activitied out, because clearly I've played way more bean than this in the past. This amount of bean is nothing. I could take it. You can't take it, City Hall. You gotta stop playing bean right now. Nothing could stop me from playing bean. And then I explode in a burst of greens and yellows. He died doing what he loved. Pushing it to the man. That's all I do, brother. Is I go up to the authority and I say, frick you. I'm City Hall now. And they say, what? Like, I'm the president, dude. And I go, oh, a little bit above my pay grade. I'll stick to the Senate, thanks. Maybe governor. I don't know if the purples is supposed to go there, but that's where they're going, and frankly, that's where they're staying. This isn't a perfect clear. Don't let the convenient beans twist your worldview. Yep, that's pretty much ready to go, and judging from his board, I think it's prudent of us to send it off as soon as possible. But a quick harass won't hurt. You know, slip it in there. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the W. Wow. Wait. Wow. Ooh. Those rank points I smell. Wait. For me? You're giving the rank points to me? Thanks. That's pretty cool, you Sega. I mean, you've literally never done that before. They, you know the expression downhill battle? It's like that, except both ways. You know, your mom and dad went to school downhill both ways. First off, hilarious expression, very underrated. Should be used more by dads and moms across the galaxy. Secondly, I forget where I was really going with that, but like, let's go that phrase. Alright, check it out. You put the blue here for support on the purple. God, I'm a genius. I'm in danger? Trigger now? That looks like a main chain, I guess. Or, you know, don't trigger now, extend. Hello, but like, give me a blue though. That was kind of necessary to my strategy, is a blue. At least it's on camera. The amount of work I have to go through just for my combo to cut at the purple level. You know, I mean, you saw me putting those purples there in desperation. That's not where I wanted them. I mean, my chain wouldn't have beaten him anyway, but just look at the poor luck on that. How long I need to suffer in the desert with no aqua. Is blue another name for water? I really don't think it is. Yeah, put the green there. Yeah, now that is a combo structure you can write home to mama about. Oh, what's the matter? Gonna go right home to mama? Do you mean cry home? No. Oh, that's a harassment. I see it. I can't deal with it. Trigger the main chain. You know, it's not gonna win you the game, but it'll make him guess. Or not guess, it'll test his mettle. At this point, he forced us to make a decision, but by doing so, he forced us to make a play, but by doing so, he forced himself to make a play if we make the right play, which we did, so. The game was in his control the whole time, but he dropped the ball. All we gotta do is maintain our defensive position, and that's a W. God, I'm good. Don't freeze on me, Nintendo. I've got games to win. That's a 2 combo. I ain't dealing with that. Same deal as last time. Let's see if he's grown a pair since last game. He's extending. And he's triggering off. Alright, let's you know, now's the chance. What else are we gonna do but build? And he's dead. Nice game. Alright, one more game, and then City Hall's hitting the bricks, hitting the... Yeah, alright, I might go to bed. Might be a good idea. You know, I was gonna, like, do something else, but I just go to bed at 1:30, set the sleep schedule. Okay. Wake up bright and early, breakfast time. I'll give that a booyah. Booyah. Oh, you want to know why I'm tired at 1:30? It's because breakfast time. I got woken up at 12:30. Oh. Yeah, parents came in the room. They said, hey, it's breakfast time. You want it? And I'm like, it's an hour and a half before I'm supposed to wake up. Heck yeah, brother. Give me that dollar store ham. Alright, Keo, let's pick up the pace. I got a schedule to keep. It's bedtime now. Okay, that's a perfect clear. Oh, he didn't see it though. He didn't catch it. A yoink. A dead. Easy games. Looks like this episode's gonna be a little bit shorter than you're used to. No, I only have like 25 seconds to make that true. It's probably a little longer. Hey, I don't regret that. That's looking pretty good. Oh, it's looking kinda okay. I wouldn't put it in the good category anymore. Oh, it was so close to a perfect clear. If only the laws of physics did not obey this land or whatever. That's in. That's a main chain. And it's kind of clean, too. He's setting off his, too. Looks like it might cut at the purple level. Actually, mine cut somewhere, by the way. Okay, you know, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3. Hey, what the heck, man? I popped the same amount of beans he did. No. No, you stink at Bean Machine. Oh, wow. Why don't you tell that to your mom? Hey, got him. I beat your mom at Bean. That's a perfect clear. It's not, by the way. I totally failed. That's a 4-chain harass. Hey, man, if it works, it works. I ain't got no problem with winning a game on a total scam twice. Thank you so very much.